All right, good evening and welcome to the 5 p.m. Tulsa City Council meeting. Today is Wednesday, May 6th. You can view this meeting on our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, Cox Channel 24, or at tgovonline.org. Assisting the council tonight are Jack Blair, our city attorney, Lori Doring, secretary to the council, and Bailey Rogers, council staff. If you wish to speak on an agenda item, please see Bailey to complete a request to speak card prior to that item being read. You will not be allowed to speak on any item that has already been read. Please join us in pledging allegiance to the flag of our country and remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. We have a proclamation today for Emergency Medical Services Week. Go, Councilor Lakin.
Okay, come on up. This is the big proclamation. We're going to end up over here eventually, so let's just go over here in the center of the room. We're just going to get lined up for the picture that we're going to get to take. So it's really my pleasure to get to read this proclamation in support of Emergency Medical Services Week. So this is signed by the mayor and all 9 of the councilors, and it says, whereas IMSA is Oklahoma's largest provider of pre-hospital emergency medical care, serving all citizens of Tulsa since 1977. And whereas IMSA produces more than $95 million annually in economic impact to the Tulsa area, and the total operations across Oklahoma makes it the 12th largest EMS system in the United States. And whereas IMSA employs more than 300 EMTs, paramedics, and support staff in Tulsa who collectively reduce pain and suffering by providing superior and compassionate services to those in need. And whereas IMSA plays a critical role in trauma service management, continuing healthcare provider education, community preparedness, and disaster response initiatives. And whereas IMSA is an international leader in clinical quality, technological utilization, and cost efficiency, serving as a model for EMS systems worldwide, and citizens are encouraged to honor the dedication and life-saving services of IMSA professionals. Now, therefore, we, the mayor of the city of Tulsa and the Tulsa City Council, do hereby proclaim the week of May 17th through May 23rd, so you've got a little while, Emergency Medical Services Week. So again, thank you all for the roles that you play in the city of Tulsa and in Oklahoma City as well, and in other smaller towns and municipalities, but especially for the residents that live here. We rely on you all. We know that when we call you, we have needs that we can't fix ourselves, but that you can fix on our behalves. So thanks for what you do for all of us. Once again, good. I know we just did this, but cameras. Okay, so this is the center right here. Who's going to hold this certificate? Okay, so you guys
where the short
split.
person is.
Yeah, split the deal. You can hold it like that. Adam, come over here. Balance this out.
All right, announcements. People wishing to speak on an agenda items are limited to 5 minutes total per meeting. Public input is a time for members of the public to provide insight on the agenda item. Due to the meeting format, public input is not a time for a question and answer period. All comments should be relevant to the agenda item and directed to the council. We are using an electronic timing system. In front of the speakers is a microphone. There is a timer that will count down the time used. A green light will indicate your time is running. A yellow light will come on when you have 30 seconds remaining. In your allotted time, a blinking red light will be shown when your time has concluded. We ask that you stay within your time limit so everyone wishing to speak is given equal time. Thank you. Please keep the podium area, railings, and aisles free from recording devices and tripods. Recording equipment and accessories, including tripods, must be set up in the media center as posted on tonight's agenda. Certain items are subject to consideration and possible approval, adoption, denial, amendment, or revision. I call this meeting to order. Please call the roll.
Counselor Dutton?
Here.
Counselor Bellis?
Here.
Counselor Gilbert?
Here.
Counselor Bingle?
Here.
Counselor Dr. Wright?
Here.
Counselor Lakin?
Here.
Counselor Bush?
Here.
All right. Item 1, receipt and filing of minutes. 1A, minutes of regular meeting held at 4 p.m. on April 22nd, 2026. B, minutes of regular meeting held at 5 p.m. on April 22nd, 2026. Do we have any speakers?
There are no speakers.
Sir, council discussion?
I move to approve items 1A and B.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Bush?
Yes.
Counselor Dutton?
Yes.
Counselor Bellis?
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert?
Yes.
Counselor Bingle?
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright?
Yes.
Counselor Lakin?
Yes.
All right, items 1A through 1B are approved. 2, appointments and reappointments. A, Simone Gittens' appointment to the Greater Tulsa Area African Affairs Commission. B, Anna Tao, reappointment to the Asian Affairs Commission. C, Fatima Laers, reappointment to the Greater Tulsa Area Hispanic Latinx Affairs Commission. Do we have any speakers?
We have one speaker, Mr. John Huffines, for items 2A, B, and C.
I'm thankful for our honorable leaders, and I speak peace, yes, peace. I'm grateful for the Honorable Council Chair, Karen Gilbert, the Honorable Vice Chair, Christian Bengal, Honorable Councilors, staff, team, and security. We are thankful to the citizens of this great city of love, Tulsa, Oklahoma. It is a joy to be with you on this 6th day of May in the year of our loving Lord, Jesus Christ, 2026. Yes. Appointments and reappointments. A, Simone Gittens. B, Anna Tao. C, Fatima Linares. May we continue to honor our volunteers. Thank you, family.
Thank you, Mr. Huffines. Any other speakers?
There are no speakers.
Okay, is there council discussion?
Move to approve items 2A through C.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Bush?
Yes.
Counselor Dutton?
Yes.
Counselor Bellis?
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert?
Yes.
Counselor Bengal?
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright?
Yes.
Counselor Lakin?
Yes.
Okay, items 2A through 2C are approved. Any commissioners here this evening? No? Okay, no, I don't see any either. All right. 3, public hearings. 3A, public hearing to receive comments on a proposed ordinance amending Title 15, Tulsa Revised Ordinances titled Franchise and Grants, Chapter 3, titled 2011 Oklahoma Natural Gas Company Franchise, granting a franchise for a term of 20 years, providing for use and repair of rights-of-way, establishing engineering standards, defining a grantee's duty to move or alter facilities, establishing a franchise rate of 4% of gross receipts, requiring voter approval on this franchise at a special election on August 25th, 2026. Is there a motion to enter public hearings?
Move to enter public hearings.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Bush?
Yes.
Counselor Dutton?
Yes.
Counselor Bellis?
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert?
Yes.
Counselor Bengal?
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright?
Yes.
Counselor Lakin?
Yes.
Okay, please call the first speaker.
There are no speakers.
All right, without objection, we will exit public hearings. For mayor's items, 4A, report from the mayor or his designee on community events, briefing on city activities, city efforts, and new business. The mayor's not with us this evening. So the remaining items 4B through 4L will not be read aloud. However, public comments will be received on these items. Do we have any speakers?
We have one speaker, Mr. John Huffines, for items 4C and H.
Thank you, councilors. Yes, agenda item 4C, a water line easement donation by Temple Israel, Inc. of property located at 2004 East 22nd Place. This generous act expresses a steady flow of service, partnership, and care for our community. May the water line of God's love and His Word, the Holy Bible, continue to flow into and through our great city, bringing life, strength, and unity to every neighborhood and every generation. And may we continue to love and honor the beautiful nation of Israel, its people, its history, and its enduring spirit. There is something meaningful about recognizing the connections that strengthen us both locally and across the world. Temple Israel stands as a true asset to our city, a place of faith in God, heritage, and generosity. Their contribution today adds lasting value, and their presence continues to enrich Tulsa in many ways. Yes to agenda item 4C. And God Almighty, we invoke your guidance. Agenda item 4H, donation from Tulsa Community Foundation to the City of Tulsa Animal Shelter Project. This represents an investment in compassion and community partnership. This generous contribution strengthens the vision for a shelter that provides safe space, proper medical attention, and thoughtful placement for animals across our city. It communicates a like commitment to stewardship, tending to lives entrusted into our hands and building systems that serve with excellence. Scripture speaks of caring for creation, and this project expresses this value in a practical way. When we come together like this through leadership, generosity, and service, we have a sense of purpose, and everyone involved is lifted. We give thanks to the Lord for the spirit of generosity behind this gift. May His love continue to guide as this project moves forward. The Tulsa Community Foundation continues to be a strong and faithful partner in the life of our city, and this gift adds a lasting impact and value for both people and animals. Thank you, counselors.
Thank you, Mr. Huffines. Is there any council discussion?
Move to approve items 4B through 4L with the emergency clause on 4B.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Bush?
Yes.
Counselor Dutton?
Yes.
Counselor Bellis? Counselor Gilbert?
Yes.
Counselor Bengal?
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright?
Yes.
Counselor Lakin?
Yes.
All right, items 4B through 4L are approved with the emergency clause on 4B. 5, authority boards and commissions. 5A, monthly status report from the Sales Tax Overview Committee on current activities and efforts. Hello.
Hello, Kathy Siebert, and Linda Jenkins is here from the committee too. Greetings to all. STLC members have seen and heard some exciting updates this past month. Our City Streets contact began his monthly report with, the Gilcrease Museum Streets projects are on time, on schedule, and on budget, and will be done in time to coincide with the new museum building's grand opening in early 2027. Last week on one of my frequent trips to check out these sites, I could see the progress. The big hill along Gilcrease Museum Road has been cut down by 18 feet. Attractive retaining walls are being poured and finished. The museum, private properties, and housing addition entrances are being upgraded as necessary. The intersections and walkways are getting attention, and I've not seen this much activity since I was a child growing up on nearby Reservoir Hill, watching Gilcrease Hills housing development being built in the very early 1970s. I was pleased to revisit Old Moton Hospital. The last time I was there, I was a young teen accompanying my father, who is a local medical laboratory technologist, on errands to the hospital to attend the April 30th, 2026 grand opening of the Greenwood Entrepreneurship at Moton, or simply the GEM. We toured the first floor and found the revitalized historic site well prepared to become the hub of an entrepreneurship and workforce development and an inspiration for future economic growth for North Tulsa. Thursday, April 23rd, we attended the groundbreaking for the Airmen's Center for the Tulsa Air National Guard 138th Fighter Wing. It is planned to be a dedicated, well-equipped area in the center of the base, and one that will support operational readiness, health development and maintenance, and a continuing demonstration of our community's support. Continued support of the base may help us snag new jets in the next round of fighter upgrades. Our F-16 Vipers are 40 years old, and to be upgraded, we need to keep our best foot forward in supporting our Air National Guard. My brother, his father-in-law, and my nephew have all been ANG guardsmen at the Tulsa facility and retired from service there. That nephew continues as a civilian contractor, and our support for the 138th is unwavering. Thank you, Councilor Lakin, as always, for your support. Our March 24th STOC monthly meeting was at the Tulsa Zoo to tour the construction site of the vast carnivores and African wilds build. It is going wonderfully well, and the STOC is well pleased with its progress. I missed the Bales Park ribbon cutting March 27th, but those who attended were very pleased with the latest all-inclusive playground completed by the city for Southwest Tulsa. The next all-inclusive playground is being scheduled for Chamberlain Park as part of the park's current remodeling plans. Great-grandpa and I had our 2-year-old great-grandson at Whiteside's all-inclusive playground 2 weeks ago. The equipment is holding up well, and we all had a great time. As to a water problem in the inner corner of the gymnasium at Whiteside, its cause is being investigated, and preparations to repair it will be underway very soon. Thursday, April 9th, STOC members toured the ongoing changes at Woodward Park. I was out of state, but those who were there were very impressed by the construction of the upper terraces, stone retaining walls, irrigation, and erosion work. I counted 6 or 7 segments of the 90-inch stormwater pipe, the concrete ones you can see from 21st Street, still above ground last time I was by. They began planting shrubs and ground cover plantings on the terraces in mid-March. Project completion is expected this coming August 2026. Construction on Johnson Park at 61st and South Riverside Drive is scheduled to begin soon, perhaps early this summer. It will take a full year for the planned renovations. Hopefully, it'll be ready for the kids next summer or early fall 2027. Artist Ken Kelleher's Cry Baby Cry Anchorball Series statue is set to go in at the corner of Southwest Boulevard and South Riverside Drive near Crybaby Hill after a concrete pedestal is poured. Geotech soil sample cores have been taken to decide on a stable location. Completion of the work is promised in time for Tulsa Tough 2026, which is June 5th. My last concern today is what we heard about possible longer delays and higher costs for fire department equipment apparatus in the near future. You may already be aware of it, but a brief statement from our Tulsa Fire Department contact this past month about construction times lengthening from the current 1 year to as long as 4.5 years after order, depending on the size and complexity of the apparatus, and costs to possibly increase from the $300,000 to $500,000 to more than $1 million per unit, is due to 3 fire apparatus manufacturing companies consolidating their companies into one, which would control 2/3 of the market and drive up costs and delivery times. The International Association of Firefighters is urging the DOJ and FTC to look into possible antitrust business practices. Parts and services could also become an issue for the older models. I found a suitable starting point to understand the problem at IAFF.org, and I would encourage the counselors and any interested others to read up on the causes and current litigation at the International Association of Firefighters internet site. And I think there's still an opening on our committee, on the STOC, for District 3, and I think that's the only one, as far as our year's attendance and schedules show. So I didn't know, Counselor Dutton, do we have anybody that's in the pipeline coming through, or are you still searching for someone?
Still working on it.
Okay, good. Just good to know what the progress is. Thank you very much. And thank you all.
Thank
Do you have
you.
any questions?
Any questions? Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Do we have any speakers on the STOC report?
We have one speaker, Mr. John Huffines, for items 5A.
Thank you, counselors. Yes, regarding authorities, boards, and commissions, agenda item 5A, I'm grateful for the unity and harmony demonstrated by the Sales Tax Overview Committee as they come together to produce this report. Their collaborative spirit strengthens trust and helps guide wise decisions for our city. And under Parks, we have seen supporting documentation regarding our public zoo, a place that celebrates the beauty of nature. It offers a wonderful opportunity to appreciate creation and our Creator, God, the Father and His Son, the Lord Jesus Christ. And I also read where the elephants, Billy and Tina, are living alongside other elephants now, and close attention is being given to their ongoing well-being. Thank you, counselors, for your service, your thoughtful leadership, and your continued commitment to our community. Thank you for always doing your best to help Tulsa be her best.
Thank you, Mr. Huffines. All right, B, rezoning application Z7854 for CS to CG for property located east of the northeast corner of East 11th Street South and South 131st East Avenue. C, rezoning application Z7855 from RS3 to RM3 for multiple properties located on the northeast corner and the southeast corner of West 42nd Street South and South Union Avenue. Do we have any speakers?
We have one speaker, Mr. Justin DeBruin, for item 5C.
Okay, yep. You want to come up to the podium and speak?
Thank you and good evening.
Good evening.
Justin DeBruin, Wallace Design Collective, 123 Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm really just happy to answer any questions that you might have about the case.
Anybody have any questions? Okay, no questions.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Is there any council discussion? She doesn't want.
No, I spoke with planning before the meeting
Okay.
and got this resolved, so.
Okay, then I'll make a motion to approve items 5B and C.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Bush?
Yes.
Counselor Dutton?
Yes.
Counselor Bellis?
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert?
Yes.
Counselor Bengel?
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright?
Yes.
Counselor Lakin?
Yes.
All right, items 5B through 5C are approved. 6, ordinances first reading. The following items in this section of the agenda will not be read aloud, and without objection, items 6A through 6C will be forwarded to the next council meeting for action. 7, ordinances second reading. 7A, ordinance naming increment District E of the amended and restated Tulsa International Airport Economic Development Project Plan as increment district number 26, City of Tulsa, and establishing the date for the creation thereof, ratifying and confirming the actions, recommendations, and findings of the Review Committee and the Tulsa Metropolitan Area Planning Commission with regard to the increment District E, ratifying and confirming the action of the City of Tulsa in enacting ordinance number 23475 that approved and adopted the Tulsa International Airport Economic Development Project Plan, established the project area, and established increment District E, and is enacting ordinance number 25548, adopting and approving the amended and restated Tulsa International Economic Development Project Plan, ratifying and confirming the action of the Tulsa County, enacting the resolution that approved and adopted the Tulsa International Airport Economic Development Project Plan. B, ordinance amending the fiscal year 2025-2026 budget to making supplemental appropriations of $5,000 recognized from a donation revenue within the general fund. C, ordinance amending the fiscal year 2025-2026 budget to transfer available appropriations of $260,641.88 between account groups within the Emmett Till Cold Case Program Subfund. D, ordinance amending the fiscal year 2025-2026 budget to make supplemental appropriations of $100,000 recognized from grant revenues to be received from the Humana Healthy Horizons within the Social and Economic Development Non-Federal Grant Subfund. Do we have any speakers?
We have 2 speakers, James and Bernice Alexander, for item 7C.
Good evening, Council.
Good evening.
One thing that has always bothered me about this Oakland cemetery is that highway. And it is so close to that cemetery that it looks like part of it was taken away from the cemetery. I'm not sure, I can't remember, and I don't know anybody else that remembers. But that's a problem for me. Another problem I have is that the city of Tulsa knows where these people are buried, and people have come up here and it's been written about where the bodies were and where they were found. And if you're gonna do something, do it for real, don't play about it.
Right. Next speaker.
I pass.
All right. Is there council discussion?
Move to approve items 7A through D.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Bush?
Yes.
Counselor Dutton?
Yes.
Counselor Bellis?
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert?
Yes.
Counselor Bingle?
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright?
Yes.
Counselor Lakin?
Yes.
Let's see. All right, items 7A through 7D are approved. 8 council items, 8A, counselors' announcements and reports on current community events, activities, efforts, and concerns. Other than announcements and reports, no discussion will ensue. Anybody have any announcements? All right, I'm just going to remind District 5 residents that we do have our May meeting on May 12th from 6 to 7 at the Tulsa Tech campus there on Memorial, the Limley campus, and we will have representatives from the Tulsa Police Department and Code Enforcement. So hope to see you out there. All right, 8B, proposed District 5 project that will use Council District Community Development Priority Project funds from Improve Our Tulsa 2 for the construction of a sidewalk that will connect South Hudson Avenue and South Lakewood Avenue via East 36th Street Place in the amount of $575. Do we have any speakers?
And there are no speakers.
Council discussion?
Do you want to make the motion?
Sure. I move to approve items 8B.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Counselor Bush?
Yes.
Counselor Dutton?
Yes.
Counselor Bellis?
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert?
Yes.
Counselor Bengal? Counselor Dr. Wright?
Don't you
Yes.
care about the
Counselor
kids?
Lakin?
Yes, I do care about the kids.
Thank you. All right, item 8C, request for waiver of administrative fees for work completed at 440 South 45th Avenue West, Tulsa, Oklahoma. We will hear from Theodore and/or Susan Bowen. Are you here this evening? Good evening. Yes, bye.
So on 6/25 of 25, which I realize was a long time ago, but that's how long it's taken to get to this point, I received a neighborhood nuisance complaint for 438 South 45th West Avenue, which is, and then we, after some discussion, because that address is 440 and 442 that I actually own. So I received that. A few days later, I trimmed up the trees off the street and way higher than the 9 feet required and thought all was good. And then on 10/25, so 4 months later, a contractor showed up and started trimming higher limbs in the tree. And apparently there were some dead limbs up in the tree that I did not realize at the time that I trimmed them. And if I had known that, I would have been glad to take care of them, but I didn't realize that at the time. Now, that was on 10/25 that they had come out and done it. Back up to 7/14, there was the address was visited again, but I didn't know it had been visited, and I guess that was the reinspection of the neighborhood nuisance of the trees that were there. So after they'd made that inspection, then 3 months later, the contractor showed up and to trim it up in the tree. And if I'd have known back on 7/14 that we still had a problem, if somebody had let me know, I'd have been glad to take care of them. But I didn't know that. And if they were that, big of a danger, why did they stay there for 3 months when I could have taken care of them right away? But, and then the first I was aware of any of this was 11/19 of 25 when I received a bill, which was almost 5 months after the initial nuisance case was filed. And that bill was for $13.85. I asked for a review on that and was told that a review was not allowed because it was greater than 10 days. Well, that was the first I noticed. I'd heard of any, that anybody had been back out there from 5 months ago when I thought I took care of it. And then since then there had been multiple discussions about, what we were doing. I'd asked Brant Pitchford, who has been very helpful. I'm not here to, bash anybody. He'd been helpful, had been busy, hadn't been able to get back to me and answer, some of the questions I had. And then he did send me some pictures of the completed work. What was I going to say there? And I guess and told me that, my only option was to come to the council meeting. So then I sent an email and we worked through that. So, and on my, I would have been glad to take care of it. I have a lot of investment in West Tulsa over there, and try to take care of it. Always provide good houses for my people, and I was shocked that months later I get a bill for something I thought was done. So asking for, I realized they paid a contractor, and that's part of the, but if I'd known, I'd taken care of it myself. So. Any questions? Like I said, it's quick for a drawn-out process there. But.
Any questions? Yep, Counselor Bellis, this is your item.
Yeah, as a clarifying question, because I understand your point about, okay, I thought I had taken care of it, and it sounds like we don't really know if there was like another complaint maybe in the interim, though granted once code enforcement's out somewhere, they'll keep checking back. Right. Because you live out of the area?
Yes, I live in Sand Springs.
Oh, okay, so you're close by.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was gonna I was just curious, and there are people who live, those are all occupied properties?
Those are occupied, yes.
Okay, so if there was like an imminent concern, someone, like one of your tenants would have brought that to you?
Yeah, she calls me all the time for, we're friends, honestly, so.
Okay, that's helpful. And then I know what it says right here, right, is just for the administrative fee waiver, not for the whole amount, but just pulse checking if my council colleagues have other questions.
Counselor Lakin?
Okay, explain the 438 thing. You started out on that, and I lost track.
It's a different property, yeah.
Yeah.
The 438 was the notice I got from the city. There is no 438.
So it said 438.
It said
on the-
438, and there is no 438, but they taped it to 442, which it's a duplex. It's a duplex. It's 440 and 442.
But it said 438 on the notice.
Yes, but being that it was taped to my, the door of the unit, she called me and I went and took care of the tree, as I thought it was to be taken care of. And so,
Yeah, I'm still thinking though, we mail and we post on the homes.
Yes.
So if something was mailed to 438, then it did not make it.
it did not mail to 430, well, it mailed, I've got it, well, no, I didn't get it because she called me, the tenant called me and said, hey, we got a notice posted on the door for the tree.
Okay,
We
so
don't know
it's
if
just
mail
the-
was received.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
And
know
then-
where 438 comes from. I can't tell you because there's not one.
Okay, and then break out on you're just requesting a waiver of the admin fees, the $300?
My understanding is that's the best we can hope for, yes. But like I say, I would have taken care of it if I'd known, in the 4 months that it took him to get there, I have access to a lift, I could have gone up there and taken care of the tree, but
Yeah.
I didn't
so-
know, so.
So you're not asking us to waive the fees for the limb removal for the dead limbs?
Whether I agree with it or not, no, because I've already, heard that, that's.
I move approval of the waiver of the $300.
Second.
All right, please call the roll.
Counselor Bush?
Yes.
Counselor Dutton?
Yes.
Counselor Bellis?
Yes.
Counselor Gilbert?
Yes.
Counselor Bengal?
Yes.
Counselor Dr. Wright?
Yes.
Counselor Lakin?
Yes.
Okay, your request is approved.
Will they send a new bill, or should I just pay off of the one I have? And follow up, what really got me going was when they sent a collections letter and added another 300 to it. Now, so I'm curious, am I going to get another bill, or do I just?
We might
Why
have to.
don't,
think you should get
go.
another billing statement.
I think you will get another bill.
You will get another one, but I'm gonna make a note to have my council aide help follow up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can, and then also to double check about the address issue for future
Right.
reference.
Okay, thank you.
We'll get that fixed. Yeah, thank you. Item 9, new business. There are no items this week. Hearing of appeals. There are no items this week. 11, hearing of public comments. This concludes the televised portion of our meeting per council rules.